We welcome to the Only Fools and Horses podcast, Ann Bryson. You
Thank
played
you
the
very
role
much.
of the nurse in Sickness and Wealth. What were your memories of that?
Well, it was quite a long time ago. But I remember being absolutely thrilled that Tony Dow said, do you want to? I've got a very small part. Do you want to do it? And I kind of went, yes, I do want to do it. But as I say, it was a tiny little part, but it was such a big show, of its time that it was thrilling, really.
Yeah, and although it's a short scene, it's always a memorable show to be on, isn't it? Only Fools and
Yeah.
Horses, no matter what you do.
I did. My memory was slightly that I did have maybe a couple more scenes, but no.
Do you remember filming at all?
Yes, I do. It was we filmed it without an audience. It was an OB, an OB. They just put up a hospital set somewhere, um, but it wasn't in front of an audience. My bit, but I think I did go to the audience recording. I seem to remember going to the audience recording.
They used to record it on a Sunday, I think, Anne, didn't they? Was it a Sunday night or
Yes, I
something?
think they did.
Yeah.
Because I suppose they used lots of actors who were in the theatre so that they could rehearse during the day and then record on a Sunday.
I've got it down as 5th of, oh no, I think it might have been broadcast then, 5th of February 1989, I think it was broadcast.
Right.
You were getting,
I think yes, I think we recorded it was slightly early on in the year. Yeah.
you were getting, or Only Fools and Horses was getting between 15 and 20 million. You got 18.2 million for that episode. So that's not bad, is it?
Wow. God, you wouldn't get. I mean, anybody would be thrilled to get a quarter of that these days, wouldn't they?
Yeah, definitely. Back in the day, if you got 10 million, it'd be,
18
yeah,
million.
18
Wow.
million. Yeah.
Crikey.
Did you have to audition for the part, Anne?
No,
Or
I didn't because I
no?
was working with Tony, the director, on another project, and he just very sweetly said, do you want to do this? So, yeah, I didn't, which was very nice of him. Yeah.
You're a fan of the show already, I presume, were you? You knew about the
Oh, I
show?
think everybody was. I mean, you couldn't not be, could you?
No, no,
It was
it's
such a part of the kind of fabric, it was our Christmas Day. It was everything, wasn't it? It was just such a John Sullivan was such a brilliant writer. He was such a brilliant writer that you couldn't not be a fan. I don't think. What was
No.
interesting was that because I watched it back because I hadn't seen it for a bit, and I watched it back and there was a bit where Del Boy is actually quite homophobic. Where he
mm.
says, "Oh, I don't know whether when I'm getting my hair cut." What did he call him?
I know he called him
Called him
Jason, wasn't
a derogatory name.
he? He said
What did
Jason,
he
didn't
say?
he? He said I know he called him. His name was
Yeah,
Jason.
but he
Jason,
wasn't,
but I don't
and he
know.
said, "Oh, he's a bit," and you
Mm.
could see that was John Sullivan, having a real kind of, exposing that those people who hadn't probably encountered many homosexuals in their lives. He
Mm.
hadn't
Mm.
probably Del Boy. It was all oh whoopsie. All of those kind of stereotypical things. I just thought, God, you've navigated that absolutely brilliantly.
Mm.
It's a bit like that scene where Del Boy and Rodney go into this pub and they think they go into this club and yeah, do you know the one I'm talking about, Chris? And it's not a couple of geezers. Yeah, it's
Go
funny.
West, go West, young man, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah,
Are there a couple of ravers? No, there are a couple of
Oh,
geezers.
that's the one. Yeah,
Yeah, it's
that's
very early on,
funny.
second episode.
ah.
But it's very clever, as you
I mean,
say, because
he tackled all that.
it's very funny, isn't it? But it
It's so
doesn't go.
clever to use a character that you've created so beautifully to show up his foibles, and his shortcomings, really.
And it doesn't go too far, does it? It's still funny. It's like it's
Yeah,
it's on the line kind of
it's
thing, but
enough.
it's enough, but
Yeah,
it's still very funny.
Yeah.
I was interested to know if you
Yeah.
still know your lines then, and from the episode, because you've seen it recently.
No,
Did it? And it's a long time ago, but
no, I don't think I do. Something about matron, wasn't there? About you've got to eat all your food or something. Yeah.
that was it.
I
Yeah,
do, there
that
are
was it.
lots of plays that I don't know my lines for, but that's probably because I did them, 300 times or whatever.
Yeah, yeah. It's about he
I
wouldn't eat his
I
fish.
did a tour of the. Sorry.
Oh, no, go on. You
What
carry
did
on.
you
Sorry,
say?
sorry. I think there's a bit of a delay on the
Oh
thing. Yeah,
no,
go on.
I
Sorry.
did a tour of an evening with Gary Lineker, and I can recite loads of that. But I was on. You did 8 shows a week for 4 months or something on tour,
Wow.
so it's a long
So we're
time.
going in. Yeah, he wouldn't eat
Yeah.
his fish. He said he wouldn't eat his fish, and I think you said it's fresh fish, and he said, "I know it has. It's just winked at me or something." And then he wanted what did he want? He wanted I'm just looking down here. Oh, by the way, and he used about my application for a bed bath. He says at the end, Delboy, he's flirted with the nurse.
Oh yes, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Cheeky.
Yeah, yeah.
But of course, David Jason. That was. I mean, it was 30 years ago, wasn't it? David Jason was. He was the kind of at the height of his. I mean, he went on to do much more serious things, didn't he? That Touch of Frost and stuff. But
Yeah.
I mean, God, what a part!
Oh, it's iconic, isn't it? Doughboy is one of the best characters ever, without a doubt.
It's and the with Rodney, that just, and I mean, God, when you watch Roger Lloyd Pack, oh my, he's just that's so straight. There's not a glimmer. There's not, yeah. I mean, it was geniusly cast. I don't know. You'll be able to tell me who cast it. Who cast it originally?
Ray Butt.
Yeah, Ray Butt. Yeah, yeah.
Really? Really?
Mm.
Wow.
I know.
Funny.
I know he cast Sir David because he was watching an episode of Open All Hours. He was struggling to find Delboy, weren't they? A character to play Delboy. I think he was just watching Open All Hours.
Was before Delboy. Was before
Yeah.
Fools and Horses. Golly,
Yeah.
was it really?
I think he run. I think he did run them at the same time, though. I think they did run. Open All Hours came first, yeah. But I think he did
When
play.
Ronnie Barker was in it.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
And then because he went, didn't David Jason then go on to play the Ronnie Barker part?
Yeah.
Years later, many years later, he did.
Yeah.
Still Open All Hours, wasn't it? Yeah.
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 And there was somebody in Mrs. Thing who lived down the road.
Oh yeah.
Who wrote Open All Hours? Was that
Nurse Gladys, wasn't it? Who wrote it? Oh
Nurse
God.
Gladys.
Yeah.
Yes.
Not sure who wrote that. But it's another good comedy, definitely.
Mm.
Do you have any of your costumes or props from the show? Any memorabilia from your time on the show? No.
I don't. I was so in and out.
Mm.
Although I can hear my mother saying, "Well, you should have had a haircut," and she'd be absolutely right. My hair was terrible. My mother always used. I'd say to her, Did you see, the show?" And she'd say, "Oh yes, I saw the show." "Why did they put you in that cardigan? You looked awful." Oh, okay.
Say it like it. Say it like it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bringing you back down to earth.
Yeah. I mean, but I can hear her saying, "Why did you have a haircut? You looked awful."
So you're going to be at the Only Fools and Horses convention. Are you looking forward to that? Is it your first one?
Yes, I am. I've never been to one. I'm especially looking forward to seeing Michael Fenton Stevens. What was Michael in Only Fools and Horses? Was he a vicar?
No, he was part of the Groovy Gang. He was part of that episode where Rodney goes away and he has to pretend he's 14. That one.
Yes. Was Mike in that one?
Mm.
Oh.
Was it? It was the same series as yours. I bet it was an episode or so later, actually. Yeah.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. Alan Perkins. Yeah. Groovy. That's his catchline, isn't it? Groovy. Are you having fun? Groovy.
Groovy. That's very Mike. Yeah.
Yeah, he's there. I'm just looking who's on your day. Vast Blackwood's on your day, isn't it? The Shadow.
Oh yeah.
Tony Angelino.
Oh
Philip
yes.
Hope. Philip Pope. He's big mates with Michael Fenton
there as
Stevens.
well. How lovely.
Yeah,
Gosh,
Philip
have a
Pope.
lovely day.
Raquel and Cassandra. Did you meet Raquel or Cassandra on the show? You wouldn't have met Raquel.
Yes, I did. I met Gwyneth Strong. I was very pleased to meet Gwyneth Strong. Yeah.
And the Driscoll brothers, you know those guys at all? Christopher Ryan and
Chris Ryan.
Chris Ryan, yeah.
I did a darling, I did an opera with Chris Ryan.
Oh wow. Wow. An opera.
I know. I did, yeah. And we all had to join in the singing. It was quite funny. I had these obviously incredible opera singers to do it. And all the opera singers were going, oh, darling, it's an absolute nightmare. We've got to do 2 shows a week. It's going to be so exhausting. And all the actors are going, what do you mean 2 shows a week? We do 8 bloody shows a week. You're all, why are you complaining about 2?
That's nothing, yeah.
Yeah.
So you'd be looking forward to that then, yeah?
Yeah, but brilliant. Yeah.
Have you seen any of the cast since the show at all? Have you bumped into Sir David or Nick Lyndhurst or anything?
I did see Nicholas Lyndhurst or something, but he didn't. My friend used to write Goodnight Sweetheart,
Yeah.
and I remember going to see that, but he wouldn't, know who I was or anything. But
Yeah, we spoke to the creator of Goodnight Sweetheart actually, because
oh, did you?
because obviously Nick was in it, and yeah, that was interesting. Yeah, because that was another great show.
Oh, it's a great show. Really good idea. Although one of those ideas that I suspect when they pitched it, everybody went, "Sorry, what? You go back in what?" And then when they did it, it was so great. Yeah. Do you ever get any of the writers? Well, I suppose it was only John Sullivan, wasn't it, who wrote it? No one else wrote it, did they?
It was only John.
Yeah.
I know Tony. I mean, unfortunately, a lot are with us now. Tony Dow would be a good one to have on because he's got some good stories, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's such a great raconteur, Tony.
We spoke to
Yeah,
Adrian
he'd be
Pegg.
really good.
He was the production manager. That was interesting.
Oh yes, yeah.
He famously blew up the coach in the Jolly Boys outing, so that was interesting.
Oh, did
He said
he?
he had a lot of fun doing that.
Yeah, I bet he did. I bet. God, I mean, all of that was such a team, wasn't it? All of those recurring names that you see all the time. Yeah.
When I was looking back, when I googled Jan, there's always a shock when you Google someone. You think, "Oh, that's the person from there." I remember them Philadelphia adverts very well that you were in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, did quite a few of those, didn't you?
We did them for 12
Did
years.
you really?
Chris.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I know. And we just went for an audition, and they didn't even. Me and Sarah were doing a cabaret act at the time because we wanted to get our equity card. So we were kind of busking in Covent Garden and doing cabaret shows, and because if you showed that you could earn a living, that's what the union wanted to see, that you were earning your living, So we did all these things, and we went for this audition, and they kind of said, "Oh, this is Anne, this is Sarah, this is Anne," and we just went, "Okay, well we'll play that game then," and they didn't, and we kind of just auditioned for it.
And it was always.
They didn't know that we knew each other.
It was the catchphrase, wasn't it? What was it? Philadelphia, lovely, or something, wasn't it?
Yeah, but we only said that once. We said that on the first one.
Oh, really? Never.
And we put it in. Thank you very much.
Oh wow! Yeah, you've got and you had a duo. You were a duo, weren't you? A comedy duo.
Yeah. We were called the Flaming Hamsters, and we because we met at drama school, and we needed in those days you had to join the union, so you couldn't get any work until you had. So we had to find a way of doing that, and so that's how we decided to do it.
Are you still in touch with each other? Are you still friends?
Yeah. Yeah, we are. Yeah.
That could have backfired, couldn't it? No, we fell out back in 97. Yeah.
Yeah, no, she's great. I mean, we don't see each other very often because Sarah lives up in Scarborough, and but she's often on tour and things, and I will always go and see her then, and we keep in touch. Yeah, for sure.
It's nice. Yeah. Were you hoping for another part? I know it's hard when were you hoping for another part down the line in Fools and Horses, or did that never enter?
Do I never it never crossed my mind because I couldn't believe that, that I got that really. I mean, I would never have thought. I would never have thought of it because it was so huge. You know, it was so kind of. No, I would. I just thanked my lucky stars that I got that.
And do you remember watching it on the TV at the time? I know it's a
Yeah, I
while ago,
do.
but
I do. I remember. I think I watched. I think I watched it, but did they repeat it? I've got a feeling that they showed it and then they repeated it.
oh, it's been on
What?
many times.
Yeah.
Oh yes, I mean, but I mean, it was in the days where you stayed in to watch your program, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't
Fifth
come
of
out on a Thursday because it's my program. I think maybe I can't remember who I watched it with, but I do remember, yeah, definitely watching it as it went out.
Yeah, fifth. I think 5th of Feb '89 was the night it was on, as well as
Oh
recorded on a
really?
Sunday. I think they were running it. You know, one week you were recording it, the next week that episode was shown. I think it was that
Wow.
quick. Yeah.
Wow. God, so the editors must have had to work really hard. But do you know what? I bet they didn't have that much work to do.
No, maybe
You know,
no.
they,
Yeah, because the exterior shots and things. You mean? Yeah.
well, also that, though I can't remember. I mean, I remember going to watch it. I don't think there was that much retakes. You know that you can be stuck in those blooming studios for hours, can't you? But I remember they'd all been pretty slick. You know, they just one take wonders, really.
Yeah, like your 50-minute show, like your scene, you said wasn't on the night, so all that wouldn't have to be filmed, would it? Some of it would have been in
No,
the can, as it were,
no.
already,
So
wouldn't
that
it?
would have all been just played in,
Mm.
and yeah, yeah. But they were really, you know, they were. Well, I'm sounding as I'm talking like as though they're dead, but you know, they were they're brilliant actors. They're really experienced actors, and they knew exactly what they were doing. So they just cracked on. Nobody kind of, you know, it was there was no hanging about.
I know a lot of the actors say that as well, that like particularly David and Nick, they used to make the supporting actors very welcome, didn't they? Like yourself, if you
Oh yeah,
yeah.
absolutely. Which
Mm.
is actually hard because I've been on things, you know, where somebody just comes in for a little bit and you know, if you're really tired and you know you think, oh crikey, you know, they're only here today, it doesn't really matter. And but having had that experience, I know that it's really important not to do that. It's really important to make people welcome, and you know, they're part of it. So
And as you said, there wasn't many mistakes. And I think we've spoken about it before, how with Only Fools and Horses, it was more like a live performance a lot of the time because you would have
yeah.
not for your scene, there wasn't a live audience, but for a lot of it, they
Mm,
acted as if it was a live show as well.
yeah. Yeah. And actually I remember all the seance stuff had to be pre-recorded because they had that funny that kind of crane shot,
Mm.
which I don't know how you do that now. You probably just do it with a drone or something now. But you know, that was I mean, I'm only thinking about it now, but well, I thought about it when I was watching it again. At the time, that would have been quite a complicated shot to do.
Yeah,
Mm.
it would have
So
been.
that was all pre-recorded. She was brilliant at the seance one.
Elsie Partridge. Can't
Elsie
remember her actress
Partridge.
name, but
No,
that's
I'm
her
not
character
sure.
name.
She was brilliant, wasn't she?
Oh yeah, such
She's
a funny
mentioned a few
scene.
times. Yeah, she's mentioned a few times in the series, isn't she? But that one, there was her only one. Yeah. Was
Yeah.
it Elsie Partridge as a medium? And he was selling dresses at
Yeah,
the
no,
time.
she's
Oh,
not. She's a lot, yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Give her one of those
That,
dresses.
Doesn't
that'll
she
fit
even
her.
get with Uncle Albert in the end?
Yeah.
Oh, does she?
We never
Was
see
it?
her again, but I don't think. But we find that out, don't we? Is that near the end of the
Oh,
series, Chris?
Yeah, that was the one where, unfortunately, sadly, his funeral, wasn't it? Where the story's gone, he's gone to live with Elsie Partridge on the is it South Coast or somewhere like that. Yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
oh,
Mm.
oh.
Yeah.
And
So
luckily, Uncle Albert was a lot better with his money. But what did he put his money into? It was something a lot safer, wasn't it? Bonds or something.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah. And they got money at the end, didn't they? Yeah, they got money again at the end, didn't they? Off Uncle Albert. Yeah.
And it really, well, it saved their bacon, didn't it? Otherwise, they would
Mm.
have been bankrupt.
And all that stuff, he did all those Christmas specials when he won the lottery and all of that. That was genius, wasn't it?
The
And of
what?
course he
Yeah.
didn't know what to do with the money, of course he didn't, because how would he? How would he know what to do with lots of money? He'd never had lots of money, so...
You hear that a lot as well for people who win the lottery. They don't necessarily have it for very long.
No, because they all of the kind of liggers come on, don't they? And everybody kind of bowls in to get their sort of share. Remember that Spend that musical that what was his name? Steve Brown wrote about the girl who won the pools.
I do seem to recollect it. Yeah.
Spend, you better spend.
Grandad
Yeah,
thought he
it
won
was.
the pools, but he never did. Remember that, Chris?
Yeah. Del Boy said he'd won the pools to Grandad, and Grandad was in a nightclub with some woman, wasn't he, called Molly?
Camilla?
Camilla. And then he realised he doesn't do the bloody pools, he said.
So funny.
Yeah. Do you still get recognised for your part, Anne? Do people come up to you still? No.
No.
Oh, so
I didn't really get recognised. I haven't really had that very much because when I did cheese adverts, I had wigs and masses of makeup and I'm well, as you can see, quite lazy and I don't really do all of that. So I have sat in a pub with Sarah quite often, actually. This has happened quite often, where people have come up to her going, are you that girl off the Philadelphia advert? And I've sat there going, oh, she's really good, isn't she? And they've gone, yeah, not you, love. Oh, you're so great. Honestly, it's, yeah.
But I suppose
I
you've
used
never
to
dressed
really
up as a nurse again, have you? Like in public? So that's another...
It's my business, actually.
Yeah, come on, Chris. Where would it rank in your career? Would it be quite up there as number one, or?
Yeah, well, it was great. I mean, it was so tiny, and I was young. I was young. I tell you, the brilliant thing about it is people say, because it gets repeated all the time when you get, and people say, "Oh, I saw you on. I didn't know you did Only Fools and Horses." I sort of think, yeah, because I'm like, how old am I? 20. I'm in my 20s. You think, yes, remember me like that? Marvelous.
And do you get, is it, I mean, I'm not trying to, but do you get like royalties or not? Or is that like...
Yeah, you do. You do, because in those days, the contract was different. Now, I don't know. I think you just get bought out now. But in those days, yeah. I mean, it's down to about, 35p when they sell it to Bulgaria. I mean, it is literally the agent who I had at the time. I get a kind of remittance from them once a year because they collect all the money. And it is literally, £2.50. From you think, how is it worth anybody's time to collect this money? But
that was the contract,
they do
I suppose.
Yeah, that was the contract. Absolutely.
It's like there's an actor, well, he might have just been an extra actually, who's in the scene where Del Boy falls through the bar, and he's just he's behind the bar, doing the drinks. So every time that's been on so many times, isn't it, over the years?
I mean, absolutely. It's on all of those clip shows, isn't it? As the kind of, it's probably number one, isn't it? In lots of those.
It's up there.
Best moments on telly. I mean, it is, or the chandelier.
Yeah.
Those two are the kind of, they get the top of the pops each time, don't they?
Very hard to choose between them, isn't it, Chris? I don't know if I could choose.
I think
I could
Blow Up Dolls one as well. I'd throw up there as one of the top ones, isn't it, as well? Yeah, Batman and Robin. There's so many, isn't there?
Batman and Robin.
I like it as well when they get the money for the watch and then Rodney falls over. No, Del Boy falls over and then Rodney falls over. It's just so funny.
It's very clowny, actually, isn't it? It's very physical, and that, yeah.
Yeah, I think that.
So does David Jason come? Do the boys come to your things as well?
So David has come to we've never had him on the podcast, unfortunately, but he does come to conventions that you're going. He's there both days. Yeah, he's there both days, to David. Yeah. So that'd be nice for you to catch up
Nicholas Lyndhurst
Well,
doesn't. I don't think he's ever done it, has he,
no.
Chris?
He's
No, he
quite
hasn't.
shy, isn't he?
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Yeah.
we heard from Mike Fenton-Stevens, funnily enough. He was saying about how it would be a bit too much for him sometimes because people
I
would
think
say,
it probably
"All
would.
right, Dave," all the time, So
Yeah.
I can understand
Yeah.
that,
Yeah.
But as a fan, it must be hard not to, you know.
Yeah. But just, everyone thinks if you're an actor, you're very gregarious, you're naturally gregarious, but,
It's not true.
you're not. You're
Mm.
not. And he was really good at what he did. And actually, I was when I was watching it again, those trousers that are so. I mean, the costume was just genius, wasn't it? Those completely, those jeans that were just kind of. They were so not fashionable, and those kind of flannel shirts that were just too big for him. It was just genius.
And some of the costumes they had for years, and they still have them, don't they? At some of the conventions, you see them on display as well. It's
Oh,
amazing,
do
really.
you?
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, as with most people have clothes that they've, everybody's got clothes that they've had for 30 years in their wardrobe, haven't they?
Mm.
You might be wearing a new top or something, but you've still got that jacket or the thing that you don't wear very often, haven't you? And
It's
that's what they did so cleverly, I think.
And as we've
like a
said,
memory, isn't it?
yeah, and as we said before, without Nicholas Lyndhurst, Rodney, it wouldn't have worked, really, would it? I mean, he was as important as Del Boy, David Jason.
Oh my God, yes. And who, it'd be really interesting. I'd really like to know who else they were thinking of casting.
For Rodney.
Or either of them.
Oh,
You
well,
know,
we know for Sir David, it was the actor who played Slater, wasn't it, Chris? Jim Broadbent.
Yeah, he was going to play.
was it?
There was a few
Yeah,
people.
okay.
Yeah, Bill Murray was another one that was going to play Del Boy, I think, as well. Yeah, but you're right, Chris.
American Bill Murray.
I
No,
think they
no.
actually decided on Nicholas Lyndhurst straight away, actually. I don't think
Yeah,
they thought of it.
Yeah.
They saw him in
You,
Butterflies, and
of
that's
course
when they
they
cast
did.
him.
With lovely Andrew Hall.
yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. He was first cast. I think they were talking about Wilfred Bramble for Grandad in Steptoe and Son, but he was too well
Well known.
established. I think in Steptoe, wasn't
Right. Because there was another there were two granddads, weren't there?
he? Yeah, Uncle Albert later, wasn't it? Grandad
I
and then
mean,
Uncle
Uncle
Albert.
Albert. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. Granddad
yeah,
and Uncle Albert, of course, you're right. Yes, of course.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
because he passed away, didn't he, in real life? And
Yes.
they actually did a funeral on the show, and wasn't it a week after that or something,
Oh,
Chris? They actually did
he
funeral
died.
for
Yeah,
real.
not long, Chris. A few weeks later. Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Mm,
that's nice, isn't it?
mm.
Hmm.
How he could, John Sullivan, another string to his bow, he could write sadness and comedy at the same time, couldn't he then?
Oh, his pathos is just beautiful. Yeah, it's such a shame he's not that we don't have more of his stuff. That he
Mm.
didn't, write plays and things that you could keep on doing because his writing's sublime, isn't it?
Talking of plays, did you see the musical, the Only Fools and Horses musical?
No, I
No.
didn't. Was
No.
it good?
Excellent, really good, yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
no, I didn't. I don't know why I didn't, but I didn't.
Might come back.
Yeah, I would definitely go if it came back.
Mm. Oh, it's
This
very,
was one of those.
yeah.
And that
How
word you
many times
used,
did you
Dan,
go?
that word
What?
you used, Dan, for
Yeah.
pathos, I'd say
Yeah.
that's the word that we've heard the most on Only
Is
Fools and
it?
Horses podcast, pathos.
Yeah.
And before we
Yeah.
did this, Chris, did you know what it meant? I didn't either.
No,
I
no,
know what it
not at
means
all.
now.
Really?
I didn't
Mm.
How
know.
interesting.
No, I suppose I'm not into the theatre as much.
Well, you can't. Yeah, absolutely. How
But now I
interesting. Yeah,
understand
no,
it.
I just think he's.
It's 1 minute you're happy and the next minute you're sad, all the other way around, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's that.
It's the two masks, isn't it? The commedia dell'arte, the happiness and the sadness, and the ability just to be able to flip, which he could absolutely do. God, could he do it? Yeah.
Do you know
And
much
it's
about?
really interesting that he just was the one that wrote it all, that they, with all of these in America, all of those big writing teams and all the rest of it. And it was, I'll write these 6 episodes and thanks very much.
And the episode you're in, that's the first series that were 50 minutes as well, weren't they? Because I think a lot of the time, the half an hour, they were throwing good stuff away, really, weren't they? So I think 50 minutes, they could build a bigger story, yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. I didn't even notice. Yeah, of course. Yeah, no.
Amazing, yeah. I think the half an hour ones, when you watch them now, you think it's got to be quick, hasn't it? Tell the story, get off. But 50 minutes, you could let it develop a bit more and put some more jokes in there and things, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you ever remember Dr. Meadows that was the doctor in the hospital?
I do remember him because I did something else with him as well. I did a sitcom up in Glasgow for a bit and he was on that as well. Yeah.
And he got quite a good film, didn't he? Do you know what film he was in?
Was he in? No, I don't. What was it?
Titanic. He was in Titanic with Kate Winslet and Leonardo. Yeah, he was I think was he the ship captain or something like that? Yeah, he was on the ship.
Wow. Yeah, he's quite a noble character in it. Well, not to begin with, he's given a bribe, but then later on he throws the money at his face and he's like, women and children first, it's not going to save you. When they're playing the violins on the ship, yeah.
Oh, yeah. With Yoza from, what's his name?
From
Boys in the Black stuff. He plays the...
Give us a job. He said give us a job, didn't he?
Yeah. Yoza, what's the actor's name?
I don't know, but he's in Shirley Valentine as well, isn't he?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
He played the husband, didn't he?
Yeah.
He always liked eggs and chips, didn't he, the husband, I think?
Eggs and chips,
I remember.
yeah.
Eggs and chips, yeah.
He threw it up the wall, didn't he, I think?
And Tom Conti saying, oh, you're so beautiful and all your stretch marks. And then she just turns to the camera and says, aren't men full of shit?
Yeah. It's good film, that.
Yeah, it's a great film.
Yeah.
And Joanna Lumley's great in it. Well, I mean, obviously, Pauline.
Yeah. It's just Pauline. I was going to say Quirk, but it's not Quirk, is it?
No, that Pauline Collins. Pauline Collins is brilliant in it. Yeah.
Was it Joanna Lumley or Sheila Hancock that was a mate in it?
It was Joanna Lumley. Joanna Lumley was the hooker. Joanna Lumley was the hooker in the but the girl that she goes on holiday with, I can't remember. Was that Shirley Hancock? Can't remember. Sheila Hancock, can't remember.
Off John Gavin and Stacey, isn't she? As well, Gavin and Stacey afterwards. Yeah, she was Gavin's mum, wasn't she? Pam.
Alison Steadman.
Is that who it is? Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. It was Alison Steadman. You're right.
Yeah,
she was the mate that she went on holiday with, and then she came home, didn't she? And then Pauline Collins stayed there. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Tracy. Oh God, we're all really trying to dredge these up now. Played the daughter. It's coming.
I can't remember the daughter.
Well, it's been lovely to speak to you, Anne. Sorry, we're running out of time now.
Yes,
but it's been great to speak to you, and we really hope you enjoyed
It's really nice
the
to speak to
convention.
you and put a face to you. And I look forward to seeing you on Sunday.
Great.
Well, not this Sunday, but in a few Sundays. Yeah.
Thank you, Anne. Nice to speak to you.
And you. Take care. Bye.
And you.